Alright everybody, welcome to Hamtaro Ham Hams Unite. The plot for Hamtaro Ham Hams Unite is our friend Boss here, our blushing friend Boss here, is almost done working on an attachment, a new room for the Ham Ham Clubhouse, and he wants to throw a big party to celebrate. But all the hams are out living their ham lives, being super cute and adorable, and doing what hamsters do, and their time off. And he doesn't have time to go and find everybody, so he's going to send Hamtaro out to go and find all the hams and bring them home for the party. But before we go, we have to learn some basic ham chat, because Hamtaro's a little bit behind the times as far as I don't want to say society. He's kind of like the old dad here. He doesn't know all the cool hip lingo, so we gotta teach him the cool hip lingo, which in this game is ham chat. Because you can't just say hello to your friends. Nobody says hello to their friends. So we have to learn the ham chat way to say hello, and ham chat's a combination of a word, like in this case it's kunka 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 in Japanese, which is hif 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 in US, and it's just you sniffing around, making sure these sunflower seeds are safe to eat. But it's a combination of some sort of cute adorable word with an animation. Sometimes it's tackling, like with the tree. It could be as simple as waving hello. There'll be a whole lot of song and dance, quite literally, that you can do with ham chat. And actually, in the room that we're in now, there is a stage that you can get on. You can also unlock the different songs on the soundtrack in the game. And each song in the soundtrack comes with a pre-built, if you will, dance routine using ham chat that you can, watch all the hamsters do their little dance. And you can make your own dances as well by combining different ham chats. And we're going to want to stress that there's a stage in this room for dance parties. It's pretty cool, right? And now we're going to get a quick tour of the rest of the building, because Hamtaro knows what it is, but we as a player might not know, so you know how it is. Plot device, if you will. And now we're off to find Bijou, Bougie. She is completely obsessed with Hamtaro. She's in love with Hamtaro. She thinks Hamtaro's in love with her. I don't think he's really that into her. There she is. And she's gonna run away because now we're chasing after her, which is super romantic, and now she's blushing. Oh my gosh. We're just gonna climb up this tree. Stay up there, Hamtaro, don't come back, just hide. Nope, he came back down because he's a hero. And we've got one acorn. Huzzah! We're gonna trade these acorns away for 20 sunflower seeds, which count as money in the world of Hamtaro. I thought I hit the wrong button there for a second. There we go. We're going to need about 73. I think 73 is the number of sunflower seeds we're going to need for this run. And each acorn is going to get us 20. So that's a big chunk of the number right there. Before we move on, I'm going to sniff this flower. Oh my goodness, it's not a flower. It's a hamster shaking their booty. This is Kuchi-Q. The ham chat word is Kuchi-Q in the US version. In the Japanese version, the ham chat word means kawaii, because she's super cute. And now Hamtaro's gonna be a total jerk. We're gonna knock this guy down, and we're gonna get him hurt, and he's gonna apologize to us because Hamtaro doesn't know how to say he's sorry, because Hamtaro's a bit of a jerk. I'm sorry. I know his name's on the front of the game or whatever, but he's a jerk. And there's Bijou again. She's gonna run away again. Bye. Alright, avoid that banana peel. That's actually a pretty significant time loss. So everybody's gotta stop the point and laugh at you, including yourself. So this is our best good buddy pal right here, who loves acorns. That is the ham chat for oishi, or delicious. Acorns are super delicious. So we're gonna trade him an acorn for 20 seeds, and we're gonna have to leave this gun and come back, unfortunately, but it's totally worth it. There are not a whole lot of places to farm sunflower seeds in this game, more than one at a time. Even the places that give you, even the spots that give you more than one sunflower seed, they will respawn, but they only respawn with one. There may be a big noise here because I've got to move this microphone a little bit. Okay. Now we can go find Bijou. Bougie. And now we're going to find her on the next screen. There's a little bit of speed tech here. You want to tackle this tree on the right-hand side because it prevents the camera from having to scroll over when she jumps out from behind it. You complete another terror. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to find the jewelry she dropped here. And now we're going to apologize. So sorry. And she's like, oh no, I've lost my jewels. Oh, you found them. And then she's going to choose the ham chat word for thank you, because we don't know how to say thank you. Don't know how to say please, sorry, or thank you at this point. Or at least at the start of the game we don't. Now we do. Arigato. Great. Can I hit this button yet? Yeah. I also think it's super adorable that the sprites have these gigantic noses. Because when they're standing side by side and facing each other like this, especially with Boss, who's especially big, it totally looks like they're rubbing noses. It's super cute. You know, they could have made it so like, oh man, clipping sprites is so bad. They could have, you know, fixed it, air quote. I'm glad they didn't. It's super cute. It's a kid's game. It's supposed to be cute. Tackle! And if we get up here with good speed, then he doesn't hop away before we have a chance to say hello here. Tiny little time save. Now we're gonna learn the US ham chat for this is, I think this one is Nopi Blue. Don't hold me to it, but it generally means, hey, don't worry about it, forget about it, it's okay, you're okay, it's gonna be fine, you can do it. It's kind of a vague ham chat word, if I'm honest. Very important you dig for these sunflower seeds. These are the last 3 seeds I don't want to say they're the last 3 seeds. We're going to pick up other sunflower seeds. But those are the 3 that put you over the goal line as far as your money route goes. Because having to pick up only 3 extra sunflower seeds, that's rough. Because you're going to pick them up one at a time. Like if you miss a 10 drop or something, and you can go pick up the 10 drop, having to pick them up one at a time, that's 3 trips. No matter how you do it. I mean, not that dropping a 10 seeds is okay, not that forgetting those is okay, but you only have to pick up one thing, usually, to make those up. You just have to go all the way back to the other level to do it, but... Hey, don't worry about it. Maxwell was a little embarrassed he fell down. She's like, hey, don't worry about it, it's okay, and then we fall in, and... now he's laughing at us, so... he feels better about himself. This is, in US, this ham chat is bizarro, which generally speaking means you're being really weird, dude. Something like that. Boom. Splitto. Alright. Oxnard. Oxnard's next. Oxnard's our good friend. I like Oxnard. I'm gonna change levels here. Where, oh where could Oxnard be? There he is. Hey, Oxnard! How you doing, buddy? Bye, Oxnard. We're gonna deal with him in a second. I do mean deal with him in a second. Because he's got a thing going on right now. First, we gotta go dig this guy's eyes out, almost. That's what it looks like he's doing, honestly. But this ham chat in the US is chuck chuck, which means to quit or give up. The context here is that he's playing hide and seek, and he believes that whoever's looking for him has chuck chuck on finding him. Make sure you dodge the mud ball on your way back, or you slip and fall and everybody's gonna point and laugh at you. Alright, Oxnard, what's wrong, buddy? You look very sad. And he's like, oh no, I've lost my giant sunflower seed. It's the biggest sunflower seed. Oh, well, I can't find it. I'm very sad. So we help him look for it, and we're done helping him look for it. Chuck, Chuck. Sorry, buddy. It's gone forever. Now he's very upset. This is Gaspy. Oh no, complete and utter terror. Where's my sunflower seed? It's under you. You've been sitting on the giant sunflower seed, dude. But now we found it. Yippee hooray. We can go home now. Boom. Boop. Split. Going back to the same level, and I'm talking mostly to myself here because boss comes to interrupt you. You have to go back to that last stage. If you try and go to Penelope before Pashmina, you're going to be missing a ham chat word that you need for it. You're just going to waste a ton of time. So we're going to go back to the playground. Same level. Up here, top left. There we go. I've lost many a good run to hitting the wrong thing in stage select. Feels bad, man. Alright. So we're going to sniff, and then we're going to coochie coo, which I believe is on the bottom right. Yes. Okay, so the context there is, my hamster here is looking for his caterpillar friend, who he says, yes, he's very pretty, but he's also my friend. And the sniffing was, I believe we're sniffing lettuces or cabbages or the flowers. I don't know what we're sniffing there. I don't remember the context in the English version. Oh, yeah, the cucumber. Duh. Sweet smelling cucumber. His caterpillar friend loves cucumbers. We're not going to find this caterpillar friend. That's a side quest. It's optional, so we're not going to do it. But we had to learn the hamster word for friend. That was the important part of that exchange. Now we can look for Pashmina. She's up here. This is one of those puzzles where, you try and go down the line, you have to cross at every intersection. It's 2-1-2 to find Pashmina and do the rest of the stuff for this level. Hey, Pashmina! Yay! Oh no, there goes her scarf. We gotta get her scarf back, she's very sad. So her scarf actually flies into the beak of a crow, a raven, whatever he is, some kind of bird. And he won't give it back. So we're going to, he's got a caught in his beak, so we're gonna make him laugh so hard that he drops the scarf by making a funny face. He's like, go, 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 go! It's so cute. Everything in this game is super adorable. And then he's like, hey, you're a funny guy. Hey, what's the hamster word for friend? And I'm just mashing A, because, that's the fast way to get through text. And that was the ham chat for Go Pee. That's what he was doing up there. So now, the bird thinks that Go Pee, to Go Pee means best friend in ham chat. So anytime you stand on a very tall building, not building, tall, whatever, something up high where the bird can see you, if you go pee, he'll show up to give you a ride to any other level in the game. I'm not going to take advantage of the shortcut in the speedrun, unfortunately. But it's pretty handy to have casually. Now you can also go back to his home. He's got a bunch of sunflower seeds hiding out in this nest that you can get. As if the sunflower seeds are the ones doing the hiding. He stashed them there, obviously. Boom. Boop. Alright, Penelope. I need a longer cable for this microphone. To keep bopping it with my leg, I'm sorry. Yeah, we're gonna change levels again. We're gonna head to the ruins this time. Look for Pashmina's little friend Penelope. Are they sisters? I can't remember what the relation is. I gotta brush up on my ham lore. But there's our friend Cappy. Oh no, Cappy looks upset. Everybody's upset in this game. So Cappy was babysitting and he lost Penelope. Has no idea where Penelope went. He wants us to help find Penelope. So Cappy's gonna go off and look for Penelope, and we're gonna go off and look for her too. Except it's Cappy, so just keep in mind, he's supposed to be looking for Penelope. I'm cutting my eyes at you. Judging you ahead of time here, Cappy. I know where she is. She's up here playing with a frog. Look how happy this frog is. That's also going to be on the quiz later. Look how happy the frog is. He's got a big smile on his face, just goofing off. It's the greatest. This frog is so super happy. Hi, Penelope. Can we go home now? And the frog's like, hey, so are you guys really friends? Because I don't wanna go off with any strange hamsters. So we do this little song and dance. He's like, well, I guess you guys really are friends. You go ahead and take her home. You know, shouts to the frog for sticking up for the hamster for Penelope though. Make sure she's not just going home with anybody. You know, it's not his kid, but he's gonna look out for the kid. Let's go. Alright, so this got censored out in the American release. That is the ham chat for Wait. I can't imagine what possible reason Nintendo of America would have had for censoring that out. It's not what it looks like, and you're all perverts. Seriously though, why that's in a kid's game? That's just a culture, I guess, man. That's just a difference in culture, I guess. Ooh boy. Alright, so we're gonna tackle this TV. Something falling on our head. I'm gonna do it again. Because we're like, that was weird. Let's see what happens if we do it again. Same thing happens. We're like, man, that's not gonna really hurt. But you know what? I bet nothing will fall on our head if we did it a third time. And it does. But we get a free move. We get a free tile of movement to the left here. And we gotta go talk to our buddy the frog here. The same frog as from earlier. He's gonna teach us how to tell the weather, because frogs are weathermen in this game. They tell the weather by sniffing the air. Sniff, 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 sniff. That's gonna be good. At least over here. Keep in mind, weather over here, perfectly fine. And we got our frog badge, denoting us as a frog approved weatherman. We tackle the TV again, and nothing falls on our head. That's really weird. Oh, we nearly killed this poor guy because kind of a jerk. So, here. The English ham chat for that is pooey. He just feels really bad. He's got a headache and everything hurts and just general malaise. Things are, not feeling well. That sort of thing. That's what the ham chat is. I'm gonna beat up this clock a little bit. And look at this song and dance. Come on, get over there. There we go. Yeah, make sure you choose the right compliment, because if you choose the wrong compliment, you don't get the ham chat for ta-da, which is what this one is. It's ta-da, because you can't just hand something to somebody. If you're a hamster, you can't just hand them a gift. You have to ta-da the gift to them. Obviously, we're going to be using that one a little bit later, if you can't tell by the tone of my voice. Alright, so we're not going to... This ham chat we're not going to use. This hamster's very upset. Their friend went into this dark alleyway, and they haven't come out, and they're totally worried. It's very spooky. They don't want to go in because the alleyway's too scary. And we're like, okay, well, we'll help find your friend. And then they block the entrance and won't let us in. So we have to find a way around them because they won't move for whatever reason. I don't understand the logic here. Hurt Q! See, he has a big, tough, strong hamster. That's what all this means. Anyway, he's gonna run this lift for us if we give him 5 sunflower seeds. Is this the first time we spend sunflower seeds in the run? I think it is. I think it is. Don't hold me to it, but I think it is. I'm not gonna spend too much brain power trying to think back about it. I think that is the first time we spend seeds in the run, though. Oop, oop. Yep. And I've said it a couple of times before, but I'll say it again. Hamtaro is a super big jerk. Get out of our way. Get out of our way. Yeah. So, cartoon logic, they're okay. No hamsters are harmed in the making of this video game or this speedrun. In reality, yeah, that's a really long way to fall, buddy. That's kind of a jerk, Hamtaro. But not as big a jerk as this picnicking family is. Oh my gosh, these guys are really big jerks to you. But they see your badge and are like, hey, we want to have a picnic, but what's the weather going to be like? And now we have to tell them, man, the weather's going to be really pooey. That's where this word comes into play. Like, and then they're like, they sniffed in and they're like, oh yeah, we can smell the rain is coming. And we're going to get totally soaked. Because you need a Hamchat word for soaked, which is so cute. Look how sad. He's so cute. He's so sad. But they're going to pack up and leave and get out of my way finally. Thank you. They do not share their picnic. And in another stage, if you so much as walk into general vicinity of their little blanket there, they're like, oh my gosh, get your dirty, stinky feet away from our picnic. They're very rude. There's Cappy, totally looking for Penelope, right? Look how adamantly he's looking for Penelope. Look how worried he is. Buddy, come on. Yes, I know, it's a cool hat, but there's a party going on. You don't want to miss it because you're Cappy, and Cappy likes parties. Hey, alright. Check it out. Minute and a half. Gold split. No. We're going to have to earn this hat for him to leave. I'm going to play Tack-Cue Bowling. Yes. Middle 23. 3. Okay. There's a process here. Let me focus on this Tack-Cue Bowling game. Yeah! Alright, that's enough points. That's gonna get us this hat. There's plenty of points to spare, actually. I mean, you can miss one of those shots. Not completely. But one of those balloons you can skip. If your timing's a little bit off. And now we want to give it to him, so we can't just give it to him. Again. Ta-da! It's like, oh my gosh, this is the coolest day ever. You're giving me this hat, and I love hats because I'm Cappy. This hat's just the best, Hamtaro. Look how cool I look. I think that's what this one is. We're not gonna use it, so a little bit out of sight, out of mind. It's a cool animation though. Boom, boop. Split. All right. Alright, so we're gonna save Howdy and Dexter now. They are in the store, if I can get over there. And this is a very long, drawn-out split, as if you can't tell from the split times. I think this is the longest split in the game, the way that I do my splits. So Howdy and Dexter are having a fight again, because they're always fighting. They're always fighting over Pashmina, and having a fight over Pashmina again. So they storm off to find the best present ever to give to Pashmina, because that's what they always do. This guy's like, oh my gosh, the Ham-Hams are fighting, I've got a big scoop. And we're like, nah, they're always fighting, and now he's telling us, hey, don't rain on my parade, it's gonna be the best scoop ever. I'm gonna publish this article, he's gonna help us out a little bit later. So, just an introduction to him. Just paparazzi. Dodge the ice. There are two ways to get through this air quote level. Who you talk to first determines which path you take. We're gonna talk to Dexter first. Dexter is trying to make an ice sculpture for Pashmina, which, spoiler alert, it's a really cool ice sculpture, okay? He does a really good job of it. But we tell him, like, hey, you and I need to be friends. He's like, well, no, we're rivals, but you're my friend, so you should go spy on my rival for me. And we're gonna do that because that's the kind of friend we are, I guess. So we're gonna go find Howdy. And I have to remember to dig in front of Howdy because I keep hitting gas P instead of dig. I just waste some time here. Climb, climb, climb. Because Hattie's digging through the cash register looking for the biggest, shiniest coin he could possibly ever find. And we're like, hey, what are you digging for? And he's like, hey, stop making fun of me. I'm not up here having a party or whatever. That's what this one is. He's like, I'm not here just goofing around. Look at his face. Look how adorable Howdy looks when he's mad. Like, look at his face. Look at this. And then, see, his face change afterward. It's kind of a shame. There it is again. And he's like, man, you really came over here to spy on me? Well, why don't you go spy on him back for me? Because you're my friend, too. They're really having a fight here. So we're like, alright, we'll go check on Dexter. And on our way over there, it's a news flash. Extra, extra. Read all about it. Dexter has frozen himself into a block of ice and he's dying and he needs help. Extra, extra. Read all about it. Alright, we're gonna need help for this one. And even though they're rivals, Howdy's not gonna let his frenemy freeze to death. So he's gonna help us out. He found his coin, by the way. Look at that coin. 100 yen, yo! That's like $1 or something, give or take. Exchange rate. And he fussed us for taking the coin. Alright, so it's a little primer for what we're about to see. Dexter has he's in the freezer, obviously working on his ice sculpture. And he's frozen over a little bit. So we're trying to think of a way to get him out of the block of ice. Because he's literally in a block of ice. Down one, because you don't want to run into this slip spot. See, also, look at that ice sculpture. That's a cool ice sculpture. I'm sorry, it just is. It's a cool gift. Like, no pun intended. It's a pretty cool gift. So we're going to tell him, hey, here's an idea. Why don't you chew him free? And we communicate this idea by chewing on him. Because, again, ham chat. Can't just talk. You got to ham chat. And even though he's got the biggest, strongest teeth in the hams, he cannot break through the ice. So plan A, scratch plan A out. Not going to work. Plan B, we're in a grocery store. And we've seen some heating pads. You know, for your sore, achy muscles. Let's get a heating pad. And this guy, he's got some heating pads. I don't know if you're able to see the price as this goes by. He's selling heating pads for 9,999 sunflower seeds. That is a little bit beyond our means. He's like, alright, well, how about if I give you 1 seed discount? And he says more like, not he's going to give you a discount of 1 seed. He implies that he's going to give you a discounted price of 1 seed, which means the price is discounted by... He's shady. We'll just put it that way. And we're like, oh man, this is a situation. Plan B, not gonna work, because he's not selling. So we're gonna move on to Plan C, which is more aptly named Plan B, because we're going to blackmail that hamster into giving us the heating pad. So we gotta find some dirt, except he looks down in the dumps. Something's going on here. He's lost his journaling bag. It's up there on the bike, so we're gonna get that for him. Boom, 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 tackle, bounce. I think Hamtaro looks mad at us. Like it's entirely our fault. Yay! Alright, we got the bag back. The messenger bag. So I'm gonna turn this in, and in exchange we're gonna get a scoop here. Hey, buddy! Like, listen to the sound effect. It's so cute. He's so happy. Or she. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not too brushed up on my ham lore. I'm gonna have to brush up on my ham lore if I'm gonna keep playing Hamtaro. And learn some of these side characters' names. Kakoi! Wow. Voice cracked a little bit there. Pardon me. Anyway, there's the photo. It's some sort of dirt on what's his face down there that we're gonna use to blackmail him. But Howdy's a good dude. He's not gonna let Hamtaro get his paws dirty, and he's gonna do the blackmailing for us. Move up a tile, thank you. So we can just bring the photo to him. And he's like, alright, I'll do it. Follow me. So plan C, which is plan B for blackmail, is going to work out for us somewhat. We still have to buy the heating pad. It's only going to cost us 10 sunflower seeds now, but why he won't just give it to us? Kind of a jerk move. It's okay. A lot of these hams are not very nice. They're not good people, but it's okay. They're our friends. And, you know, they're young. They'll grow out of it, hopefully. Come on, come on. Stop giving me the sales pitch and just let me buy, please. Yes. Should you buy the right item? In this case, it's the middle item. Top item is a weak cold remedy, which won't actually work for the side quest you think that's going to work on. I think you have to buy it, though, as part of the process. The bottom item is a UPC sticker. If you do this quest the other way around, what happens is Howdy gets stuck in the register where the coins are, and the only way to get him out is to scan an item to, air quote, to sell it to make the register open back up. So you have to get a UPC sticker instead of a heating pad. There's a long little cutscene here. I love that Howdy face, by the way, with the eyes and the, like, the Elvis face going on. Again, really cool statue. Dexter totally wins this round of gift giving. I'm gonna be... nah, we're gonna be behind a little bit. I'd like the gold split the split just once. So close. It's okay. So, long cutscene here when I get back, because all of a sudden they're fighting all over again. They were being friends, but now they're not. Howdy's upset because Dexter's got the air quote cooler picture of Pashmina. It's just better somehow. It just is. So now their enemies all over again. Where are we going next? Panda? Alright, we gotta go to school next. We can go fight a dog. To the left, to the left, to the left. Alright. School's in the bottom left corner here. This dog, you are totally scared of this dog unless you talk to him. And then he's like, ruff, 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 whatever. And then you gotta beat him up. And you find out that this dog's actually friends with hamsters, so you don't have to be scared of him. Context is probably a little bit different than that, something like that. You cannot get past this dog unless you say hello and then hit him in the nose. In that order. You can't just hit him in the nose. You can't just say hello. You gotta beat him up after you say hello. Tackle. This should be our last 10 sunflower seeds. If. Let's see, what's that put us at? 55. Good. I need 50 for the bottle, and that, yep, that's good. We got the right amount. Alright, so this is a bit of a long split too, but most of it is just setting up for the next split, to be honest. Hey, buddy, can you move out the way, please? Like, no, we got a tummy ache. I got a really bad tummy ache. So we're gonna be like, alright, well, bump you too then. And he's gonna be like, no, I can't move. And we're gonna be like, alright, we're sorry for totally beating you up on purpose. I'm gonna pick up these bananas. We're gonna talk to this other guy. The ham chat here is a little bit weird in English. It didn't really translate all that well. But basically, he's trying to say that he forgot to get something for takeout. And in ham chat, in the US version, the ham chat got translated from carry out to just carry. And he was like, I forgot to get something to carry. I was like, alright, you mean like something to carry or something to carry? Conversation does not make as much sense, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I played the English version, honestly. But a little bit of loss in translation there. But point being, we learned the ham chat word for carry out. That's the important thing there. And the other hamster there needs some hot tea to make his tummy feel better. What word did we learn from this person? I know we have to talk to them. I forget what word we get, though. Oh, wishy. They're really wishing for something or another. But we need this ham chat for later. It's not really please, it's more like please. That kind of please. So one time we're gonna use the stick. Actually let go of B, or you'll cancel this cutscene by accident. You have to use the stick again. And now we've learned Smoochie. I think we're doing it now, and not before we went to save Bijou. Save her. Go find her. See, we don't have to do any of this to actually get Panda to come back. Panda's pretty easygoing. He'll just come back right away. But we're prepping some things to make the next couple of minutes a little bit more efficient. There we go. And we have to do those last two things in order to get the store to have the bottle in stock, I believe, is how the event triggers work. We need this bottle, and we need it for 50 sunflower seeds. This is where pretty much all the money goes that we earn. The bottle has a hole in it though, so we're gonna need Panda to fix it. That's why we get the bottle first, because now we're gonna go talk to Panda, and he'll go back to the clubhouse with us, and we can immediately just ask him, hey, actually, can you fix this bottle for us? Pretty, please. Yo. And look how simple this is. He's like, oh, hey. There's a party, I gotta come back to the clubhouse? Alright, I'll go. It's that simple with Panda. Thank you so much for being so easygoing, Panda. Boom. Alright, so make sure you talk to him. And hey, Panda, I need you to fix this bottle because it's broken. I didn't realize it was broken when I bought it. And he's like, man, okay, I'll help you out. We'll go all the way back to the school because Panda's a cool dude. He doesn't even complain that he walked all the way back home and has to walk all the way back to the school. That's him saying, man, I bet you felt really silly, really upset when you realized there was a hole in this bottle. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna put a band-aid on it, because that's how you fix bottles. I mean, it works. If it works, it works, so no complaining. It must be that what is that tape that's in the infomercial where you like slap it onto the pipe that's badly leaking water or whatever, and it's, you know, just over the top like all infomercials are. It's that rubber seal glue tape stuff. Hello! We would like some hot tea, please. And this is where the other word comes into play. This tea is for takeout. That's what you need it for. Because in the English version, it's like, hey, I want some tea. Do I need something to carry it in? Or something? It's something weird like that. Then you learn ha-cha-cha, which we're not going to learn, but ha-cha-cha is hot. And it's just fun to say. Ha-cha-cha. Alright, we're done here. So now we can go give this tea over, and I'll go find Jingle. Give him the tea, and it's like, just come back in a minute or two, please. So you walk out, you walk back in. I remember how happy that frog looked earlier when they were playing with Penelope. Look how happy these frogs look. Just look at them. They're miserable. They're completely miserable. Alright, now let's see if I remember the ham chat word for Smoochie, because that's the one I'm looking for here. There it is. He's trying to figure out what his next song should be about. We're like, hey, make it a love song, because that's not stereotypical at all, but there we go. Okay. Lost a lot of time in that split. That's unfortunate. Alright, one last level to go. Alright, so, this level is a lot more complicated than it needs to be, honestly. We're gonna tackle in order to fall off the other side of this plant, because you can't just climb down or whatever. You have to, you know, get Hamtaro horribly injured. We're gonna run to the left, and I already know that I can't get up this pipe, but if I don't try to get up the pipe, I can't advance the story. But this monkey won't leave. He's too hungry to move even one more inch. So I'm gonna give him these bananas. Look at his one little snaggletooth. So we leave, come back, and he leaves his trash behind because he's, you know, like I said, there are a lot of people who aren't the nicest people in this game. Pick up your trash, dude. Anyway, I knew I couldn't get up there, but you have to try in order to advance the story. I'm gonna pick up one last ham chat here. I'll climb up the tree. That guy's upset because the monkey knocked him down. Alright, so there's Stan. I want to find Stan. I want to bring him home too. He's one of the hams. But if I chase after him, he's just going to keep walking away from me, and he'll just be one screen ahead. But I want him to stay on the bottom side of the map, so I'm going to go the long way around so he doesn't move. I forget what this whole exchange is about. I've been trying to think about it. I can't remember what's really going on here. But we need this ham chat. Cause we're gonna come up here, we're gonna slip in a banana peel, and then we're gonna look really cool. And this person's gonna be like, haha, you're funny, we should be friends. Because that's just how things work, obviously. Anyway, we tell them the situation. We're looking for our friend Stan, and he agrees to team up with us. That's what this word is team up. Team up with us to help us find Stan. But we don't really need his help, we just needed the ham chat. Hey. Hey. Anyway, she thinks we're super cute and says, hey, you can go buy a drink for me. So that's what we're gonna go do. That's what our last 5 sunflower seeds are gonna go to. Wishy wishy, please let us buy a drink for that cute girl over there. It's super important. There are our last 5 sunflower seeds. And we're gonna pull this plug loose. That's why we had to buy her a drink, so we could pull the plug on the fountain. Because the air quote, the moat over here, if you will, has a really strong current. And unplugging the fountain stops the current. So now we can get across. She's wondering how we could get across the water, and we explain how we did that. And we tell her, hey, we're looking for your brother too. And she's like, yeah, I am too, and he's, you know, he's lollygagging. He's so carefree. That's what this word means. Something along those lines. He's so carefree, but like obnoxiously carefree. Anyway, yay, friends. Huzzah. And we saw Stan running away from us, so he's in this bottom left corner. And we're gonna team up with Sandy here. Don't worry about it, Sandy. We got this. Team up. You stay here. I'll go around and chase him here. And Stan's gonna be our last ham. There is a little bit of text to mash through after we get Stan, though. But that's not going to be time quite yet. Come on. This is gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Come on. I went the wrong way! I went the wrong way. Why did I go to the right? Oh, I'm really upset I went the wrong way. Ugh. Come on. So it turns out that what he was building was a stage. Even though we already have one, he built another stage. Because of course he did. Because he's boss and usually like stages and he's got a huge crush on her. Splits. Seriously? You gotta be kidding me. Oh crap. I tied because I went to the right. I went to the right at the end. Why did I run to the right? I don't know why I went to... Oh, the internet's not working. I can't even go look at the world record video. Are you kidding me? I ran the wrong way. It's not gonna be world record. I'm gonna miss it by a little bit. That's really frustrating.